Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me for today's reading. We are going to pull you a card from the angel deck. So, this is a 50 messages from the angels we meet every day. So, let's take a look at what your card is for today. This is a pretty old deck. I've had this deck for quite a few years. Let me just show you what they kind of look like. As you can see, they're not really shuffled up very well. Because I bought this deck and then I never really used it. But since I'm back into doing card readings, I just thought it would be a nice deck to pull out and see what a reading is. It is pretty big to like shuffle with your hands. So I am just going to shuffle this way and see what comes out. I think this is an introduction card. This is a pretty much a brand new deck. Like I said, I bought it. It is a beautiful deck. It has beautiful artwork. I bought it and then I never really used it because it was kind of like really hard. This just tells you different ways on how to use the cards. Okay. For like, if you want to do like religious readings, spiritual readings, um, readings for answers, guidance, things like that. But we're not going to really do that today. We're just going to pull a card just to see what your guidance is. I know that the right card will come out for what you need to hear. So, again, these aren't really shuffled because I think I've only used this deck like one time, but I thought it would be nice to show you and to do a reading for you using our angels guidance. So just going to mix it up, see which one feels like it wants to come out. Ooh, that one's kind of sticky. Let's try this one. Okay, so when you look at life through the eyes of an angel, everything is in glowing color. Have you ever looked at the leaves on a tree as they turn in the breeze and noticed the intricacy of their form? Have you noticed that the flowers adorning in the chestnuts are like tiny orchids when you examine them individually? Have you stood recently and watched the sunset? When you consider every particle of God's creation in its fine detail and really see the beauty in everything, you are seeing life as it is truly meant to be seen. When you begin to see through the eyes of an angel, you cease judging others from a human perspective. Every situation, every encounter, everyone you meet has an inner beauty. Life takes on a brighter hue that is always visible through the loving angelic eyes. Okay, so there is your guidance today. Take time to look at things through a different set of eyes, through a different set of opinions. So I was just thinking about my son's when we were doing his homework earlier, and it said that each person sees a situation differently based off of how they experience it. And in history, people might experience things differently if they lived through the situation than somebody that read about the situation. So this is kind of the same thing. This is kind of telling you that um, take time to slow down and really look at the beauty around you. If you look for beauty, even in all the ugly that's going on, if you look for beauty, you will find it. But you have to be the seeker. You got to be the one that seeks it out. If you seek, you will find. Okay. So that's what this is telling you today for your message. Seek love, seek beauty, and you will find it. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in for our card reading today. Have a wonderful day. Bye.